Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jay Happ will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, number 3. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 3 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Swing and a miss, strike two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. A run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has an even 10 hits in 40 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Cashner is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Andrew Cashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Hicks has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Cashner has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Fouled off. Cashner gets the sign. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Tim Beckham. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. Got him.
The catcher, number 36.
Now to the plate, Caleb Joseph. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Joseph swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Three and one. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And he's back standing. And here's Renato Nunez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Joseph stands at first with one out. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up, up, up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Three and 0 now. Trey Mancini would be next. Three and 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McCutchen going back at the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees nothing. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for out number one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Mancini is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Cashner's ready. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now for Baltimore. Mark Trumbo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting in the fifth, center fielder Adam Jones.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a step off. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 25.
Now at the plate, Torres, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. So digging in now, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. (5-1) our score as we play the fourth here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Missed with a breaking ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Nunez, a runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Echeverria has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Aaron Hicks, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. One and one the count now. Two and one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now a snap throw over to third, and we'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cashner pauses, 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here's the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging in the dirt. Joseph has it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Ready once again, number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead this one, though, 5-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1, here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, number 25.
Now at the plate, Torres. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Cashner pauses. 1-2 on its way. Now that's popped up. Mancini's got it, and the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Tim Beckham.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Digging in now, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Tommy Kingley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. They're up 5-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count. The pitch. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Cashner's ready. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Greg Bird would be next. Andujar at second with 2 down. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. Back here in the Bronx, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan B.R.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jonathan Holder takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Digging in, Jonathan Villar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jonathan Villar.
Now here it comes. Hard hit at third. Andujar fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Number 3 will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes on 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Donnie Hart gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in. Now he'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Luke Voigt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lays off 1-0. Here's a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets fouled. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Now at the plate, Torres. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Luke Voigt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 45.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
First baseman, Trey Mancini.
David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 8. Now pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Striding in, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains 5-2. Sean Gilmartin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. And we'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. To the left side, but it's well fouled. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And again he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. The 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Happ down the line. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. McCutchen stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at bat.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-0. He's outside for a ball. Renato Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Three-one is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Michael Givens comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Givens, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
One-0 count. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Didi Gregorius will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Sanchez on second, Voit at first with no outs. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So stepping in, Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. High in the air down the right field line. And they do in fact let it land foul. Very smart. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving stop onto the shortstop, but thrown away. 1 run scores. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Richard Blyer is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Andrew McCutchen will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Hey, heading into the 9th, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with 1 swing or 1 at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Yankees put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Aroldis Chapman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.